Hi there, Pisces. Lovely to have you with me. It's Barbara at Tarot Insight. Oh, we've got the Hierophant card there. We're looking at the energies at the moment of Leo, Venus, and Mars. It's in our atmosphere planetary wise. Love and strife are transiting closely together through Leo. So Leo is all about, this kind of strong energy, showmanship, creativity. It can be quite willful, about how they feel. So sort of self-determination may feel important around this time. You might notice other people are being much more willful emotionally than usual. This is going to be an atmosphere that we're in until about the 13th of July. And then there's kind of important days leading up to the Cancerian new moon on the 10th. Mars and Venus form an opposition to the Aquarian and Saturn square to Taurian Uranus energy. So something's got to give with this. So something significant can happen. Simmering tensions between the old and the new. Traditional structures must make way for new realities, and compromises bring harmony. So fresh starts are enhanced by the Cancer new moon on the 10th, and this attracts harmony and good news with Jupiter's influence. So tap into your intuition. You know all about that, Pisces. And your empathic abilities to enhance loving and fruitful connections. So it's feeling more relaxed, I would say, after the 10th of July. But yeah, noticing this kind of maybe slightly pushy, pulley kind of energy with people's wanting to impose their emotional will on others. A bit tugging kind of, yeah. Maybe a bit more than you'd like, Pisces. You might be slightly repulsed by too much of a showy kind of energy that people are displaying. You might be feeling you want to do this yourself as well. So, yeah, it might be slightly more forceful than you'd like to be, perhaps. But okay, right. So we've started with the Hierophant energy there. Okay. Right, I'm going to take them from the top of the deck now. So we've got the Hierophant and the Three of Wands. So the Hierophant is about traditions. I mean, talk about, something old needing to give way to something new. These two cards together very much signify that for me. So this is about, higher learning, established setups with the Hierophant. So something around your life is probably very structured and ordered, but you're feeling like you need to break away from that. You're looking beyond this kind of limiting structure where order is in place, but you're thinking, I don't know if I want to carry on with that. So the Three of Wands is looking outwards. It's looking beyond this structure, beyond this kind of, these pillars here look very sort of rooted, don't they? Whereas here we're looking at more of a fluid energy. It's kind of letting go of something and then moving beyond the perimeters, to find, it's like an exploring energy, wanting to see what else is out there. So yeah, are you feeling that, Pisces? Is there something in your reality? Wow. Then we've got the Ten of Cups. So this is, look at the rainbow colors. I mean, this is about finding your happy ever after. It's coming together with other people. And I feel like obviously lots of people have had limitations placed. We all have had limitations placed on us. So I feel like maybe there's a sense of breaking free from these rules that we've had imposed on us. This is becoming a lifted. There's a sense of lightening the mood here, and people coming together and sharing happiness and joy. And there's all of the colors of the rainbow here. So feeling all range of emotions and just being free to be yourself, I feel. So celebration coming up for you, Pisces, with other people. Oh, Queen of Cups. So this is your energy. This is you. Just a beautiful, loving, nurturing person, someone who's in tune with their instincts and empathic qualities, like we see. This is complementary with the Cancer new moon that comes in on the 10th. So I think you're going to be feeling, aligned and picking up on messages intuitively, even more so. But you've got a loving energy that you care about other people, and you're yeah, you've got this massive goblet here. So it feels like you're drinking with your heart open. You know, this is like drinking up the life's love and pleasure, and wanting to share that with others in a nurturing and loving way. So I really like that too. Then we've got the Nine of Wands. So that's about being maybe more prepared in future about how to make your life more robust. Yeah, I feel like you're protecting your happiness in some way. So maybe you've put into place more of a structure that's self-sufficient in some way, so that it's less disposable, less of a it's like the three pigs, the three the story of the three little pigs. I mean, obviously this is building, it would be building a house with wood, which would be blown away in the wind. So I feel like this is inviting you to put in place more of a self-sufficient energy, you know, maybe planting your own crops in some ways, you know, just plant an apple tree, or put some lettuces in the ground, you know, seeds to grow. I feel like you're going to be more resilient to impose changes around you in future. Yeah, so to protect your own happiness and well-being. Ooh, the Lovers card. So this is as you move forward in the energy of the Lovers. So this is about feeling natural. For me, this is saying, you know, you're feeling connected deeply with somebody close around you. I just feel like generally Pisces, with these other cards here, you're very at this time attractive to other people, and responsive. You know, you've got this kind of loving energy where I feel like you know, you connect with people deeply, and yeah, it's like you're switched on, you know, tuned in and everything else. You know, you're living really alive, you're feeling really alive at this time, and people can see it in you. So you're attracting this, you know, more people to you. They can feel you're connected to the earth, and also have this fluidity of the water kind of element that you have in your Pisces. So it's like you've got your fertile, you know, it's like a fertility and fertile energy around you for ideas, and um just the energy feels good around you at this time, so you're attracting warmth and love to you. Okay. Oh, the Ace of Pentacles. So talk about planting seeds. You know, this is, for me in this reading, it's showing that you've got opportunities to grow things. You know, this is yeah, it's like feeling aware of what's at your fingertips, and knowing that you can, whatever you decide to focus your energy on, whether it is planting seeds in the ground, or building strong foundations in which to grow, you know, long lasting happiness. This is something that you're aware of, and you see the benefit in this. And you're I just feel like many of you are gardeners, actually. You know, this feels like a garden leading through into something that's fertile. So yeah, making sure you're enjoying this, you know, this season of growth, and just a fertile time of you know, life and vitality with the Ace of Pentacles. So something new that you can invest your energy in and see returns on. Oh, and then the Magician. This is such a lovely reading, by the way, Pisces. So the Magician is saying you are powerful. You at this time, I mean, I feel this already with the cards. You know, you're alive and virile and attracting life to you, and positive energy. And the Magician is saying you really are directing consciously and deliberately your goals, and making things in place, so that your dreams and hopes are not washed away, or the rug isn't pulled out from under you by external forces. So yeah, the Magician is you being in control and in command, so you're more powerful, and have a long lasting structured life that's, yeah, it's you're self-sufficient, many of you, but also finding your happiness within. So it's not looking for external superficial pleasures that we all have distracting us. It's not about that. It's finding your inner happiness, and that's not going to be taken away from you, because you're manifesting it, and you're being true to yourself. Okay, with this card, very tuned in person here, well, many of you that I'm connecting with here. Okay, then we've got the Two of Swords. So I feel like with this card here, yeah, it's a sense of using your intuition. Yeah, I think it's more of that. You're not really going with the obvious or the intellectual directions that are offered to you in the external world, and there's many directions and rules that we're all supposed to follow, but or paths that we're expected to be obliged to yeah, to tick boxes in, you know. Instead of doing that, I feel like you're going for something that's much less obvious, much less of a path well trodden, and it's a deep instinct within you that you're thinking, yeah, um I instinctively know if something feels right. I know if it's the right path for me. I know if it's the right direction or choice. So I'm trusting this deep rooted feeling within me as I go forward, and actually appreciating that each stepping stone, imagine if you're walking over this water here, thinking how would you get from here to this little island across here, and it's sort of almost saying that there'll be stones along the way that will reveal themselves to you that might not be obvious now, and they will guide you to where you're supposed to be. Okay, and then we've got the Death card. So this is leading to complete change. It's the end of an old cycle. It's finishing with something that doesn't serve you. I mean, sometimes I feel like this is like an image of something that seems quite threatening, doesn't it? This is like the Grim Reaper. It's like saying, oh, some of us are being threatened with this energy as if to make us feel intimidated to succumb to some higher power in some way, but actually this is saying that it's a natural cycle and there's purity within this, and it's not something to be feared, you know. It's a natural evolution of humankind. There are worse things actually than this, so and I don't mean to be flippant, because obviously there's lots of sadness in the world, but I'm talking about appreciating that life is a cycle and nothing stays the same. So it's going with that massive cycle of life, rebirth and death. Nothing can stay the same. If it does, it wouldn't be natural. So yeah, I just feel like you're liberated, many of you, through this strength of knowing that things are unfolding as they're supposed to do, and nothing ever really dies anyway. There's an evolution, you know. Even a leaf falls from the tree, it then falls to the ground, and then it's nourishing the soil, and then fresh soil is then fertile to grow new life. It's an ongoing thing, and the spirit lives on anyway. So we just change. Our physical external body changes, but our spirit lives on. So I feel like many of you are very deeply in tune with your reason for being here. Oh, and then you've got the King of Cups. Wow, so there is a divine coupling here with the Lovers card as well. Oh, I just feel some of you are really in tune with your male energy. There's a female and male energy, so there's a couple here that are very I mean, she's looking away the other way, but I feel like you're very, to have the same suit in this reading, it's like two people that have known each other for a long time through many lifetimes, and maybe you're evolving in your relationship to understand each other at new levels, and it's maybe it's like starting afresh in some way. There's a blank canvas. I'm seeing like purity to start afresh and begin to build again in a new way, but strong emotions will have been shared here. There's intuitive empathic energy between you where you understand each other, and you're growing, you know, through your understanding of each other, and helping each other to raise your vibrations and to have a higher understanding of your place on this earth, through a very strong connection. Okay, you might be also opening mental doors for each other that on your own you may not have been able to see, yeah, without each other. Let's just take a crystal before we finish. I was going to say, is there any questions, but of course this is not a live reading, and this is a general reading. So Pisces, if you ever wanted a private reading with me, just send me a text on the number below the screen. I'm also available for Reiki sessions. But thank you so much for being here. Okay, energy for Pisces, divine universal energies, loving vibrations. If you're taking a minute to have a deep breath here, Pisces, just to relax your energies and to feel connected to divine universal energy. Oh, you've got a diamond crystal here. So it says, value your self-worth. You are God's precious gem. And that's what I've sensing. You're very in tune here, Pisces. You're very valuable. Yeah. And then we've got citrine, and it says, unnecessary worries. Release the burden of worries by giving them to God, or whoever your God is, Mother Earth, or the universal energies, for healing and solutions. So releasing some anxiety in some way and realizing that you're very precious. Okay, Pisces, you really have such a purpose here. And I can see there's like healing energy coming from this card here too. There's this divine loving energy with a golden light around this angelic figure here. So realize that this loving energy is all around you, and it's just waiting for you to tap into it. Okay, Pisces, so that's the end of the reading. Thank you so much for watching, and I look forward to seeing you again soon. I'll put that where you can see it if you wanted to freeze the frame. Yeah, there you are. And I look forward to seeing you again very soon. Sending you so much love and light. I hope your vibrations are raised. Remember to breathe deeply, inhaling, and release anything you don't need. Thank you so much for being here. See you very soon. Did you see that light orb go across the screen? You're in divine energy here. Thank you for being here. Bye-bye.